So you get a 24/7 championship mixed tag match. And apparently it's a lumberjack match because you have all these people surrounding the ring knowing damn well what was going to happen as soon as this match ends. So, R-Truth is the champion, and he actually retains the championship. So, basically, Drake Maverick is out of the picture at this point because of what happens next. Well, I think everyone else is out of the picture at this point because of what happens next with the 24/7 championship throughout the night. So, R-Truth basically gets dogpiled by everybody that was in attendance. The referee counts to 3, and it's like, alright, so a dog pile, so who's the champion? Whoever emerges and takes the belt? Well, that actually happens because Mike Kanellis, of all people, emerges, and he takes the belt, he gets chased, and he locks himself in a damn a locker room. I'm just like, oh no. I already know what's coming up. And it made me upset, but at the same time, it's like, this is the way this title is supposed to be. It's not really shit, but to have it exist and have it set. Okay, I'll get to that later. So, you had who will challenge AJ Styles for SummerSlam. You had a gauntlet match. Rey Mysterio beats Cesaro. Rey Mysterio beat Sami Zayn. And then you had Andrade beat Rey Mysterio. And then you had Ricochet beat Andrade. Wow, WWE. Just good job on pick a new opponent. Instead, we got same old shit. We got Ricochet versus AJ Styles again. So, Maria Kanellis forces Mike Kanellis to lay down. A referee just so happens to be in there because the door was closed and the door was locked and only Maria was in there. But a referee instantly appears and 1, 2, 3, first ever pregnant champion. I'm like, alright, that basically exits the title. That's it. There's no way. So she walks out of that damn room and got the title, and everyone else is turning their back. Like, nope, not gonna fuck with that. Not gonna fuck with that. I'll fuck that, but I'm not gonna fuck with that. Nope, nuh-uh. And yeah, first pregnant champ. Yeah, and I'm just like, I laughed a bit because, yes, I want this title either improved or gone, but now it's lost. Because there's no way that not any males, they're not going to go for that. They're just not. Oh, goodness. So you have a moment of bliss, and they played a video of Natalya training to get out of the disarm her by Finlay of all people. But during that, Becky Lynch actually shows up, attacks Finlay, and then attacks Nattie and puts her in the disarm her. Alright, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Funny, huh? Yeah. Becky. Yeah, so you got Anderson and Gallows versus the Revival versus the Usos in a triple threat tag team championship match. And what do they do here? Well, I guess they wanted to make up for last week. Oh, since you got bitched out by all those legends and Hall of Famers, we're going to give you the tag team championship so the OC can rule Raw with all these belts. Anderson and Gallows actually fucking win the Raw tag team championships. So now you have AJ Styles, US champ. The OC has the belts. Anderson and Gallows, tag team champions. So you have the OC for Raw, New Day for SmackDown. And we know what's going to come up. There's going to be a collision between those two teams. Viking Raiders destroy 2 jobbers again. So you went from upgraded jobbers last week with Hawkins and Ryder to actual jobbers this week. So you have nothing for them. You can't even spawn them with a rivalry with a tag team that's already there. You can't even fucking do that. That's how dead this tag team division is. So, you had Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, quote unquote, hurts her leg. She can't, quote unquote, continue. Nikki Cross gets pissed and actually lays out a challenge for Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch beats Nikki Cross, and then, wow, what do you know? Alexa Bliss is better, and she goes on the attack, and Nikki Cross goes on the attack too, so Becky Lynch is being jumped. Natalya comes out, so why wasn't it a 3-on-1? Natalya comes out, Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross actually, not Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross actually leave the ring, while Natalya puts the sharpshooter on Becky Lynch. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this is like the most fucked up part of the night. So, Seth Rollins wins by disqualification because Brock Lesnar music hits. Well, now wait a minute. Before that, you had Dolph Ziggler show up with Shawn Michaels music. He didn't do the whole entrance, but he just showed up with the music and just, danced and pranced around. And I was like, ha ha, that's funny. Yeah, because the whole super kick on Miz TV, to Shawn Michaels, I was just like, ha ha, yeah, how can you disrespect Shawn Michaels? I'll never forget that barbershop shit. So, as far as anything that happens to Shawn Michaels, he has it coming. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to that. But anyway, Brock Lesnar comes out during this match. So, the main champion wasn't there last week, but he's there this week. Yeah, okay. Alright. Hits the ring, and actually, Rollins tries to fight back, but to no avail. They still outside of the ring. You get an F5 on the fucking post. And that's when things gets really messed up. Chair shot, lays the chair down, and F5s Rollins on the fucking chair 3 times. I'm like, ow, ow, ow. To the point where Seth Rollins is now coughing up blood. So, wow. So, damn. Okay. So, you have a brawl that ensues with the Usos and the OC, Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe in the back. But in the midst of that, the ambulance is trying to take Seth Rollins away. Brock Lesnar stands in front of the ambulance stops, but when Brock Lesnar clears the way, why didn't the ambulance go? He pulls out Seth Rollins and then gives him an F5 on the fucking stretcher. And I'm just like, alright. So you made your point. You can not show up last week, show up this week, and F5 Seth Rollins on a bunch of objects. But again, Brock Lesnar stood in front of the ambulance, and then once he stood away from the ambulance, why didn't the ambulance go? That's not becoming of an ambulance driver. That's absolutely fucking stupid. But WWE wants us to believe that. So, you get this Samoan summit. But Joe was like, nope, I'm not here to talk. The Samoan summit has been canceled. There's no peace offerings or anything like that. I came here to fight. So he calls out Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns obliges. Roman Reigns comes out. Roman Reigns and Joe, they actually brawl. Then McIntyre shows up. And so they're jumping Samoa Joe. Next thing you know, you have Cedric Alexander come out. And, not Alexander, I mean, the Usos actually came out. And then Anderson and Gallows came out. And then Cedric Alexander shows up. So look, you get this brawl. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And then it ends up with the faces being on top. Cedric Alexander actually jumped off the freaking top of the Tron onto everybody else. And yeah, you have Superman punches, super kicks to Joe, a spear to Joe, and that's it. You didn't even, so you end this with a confrontation that really should have been last week, and then you don't even end with a match. Once again, that should have ended a match last week. And that is Raw, and I'm just sitting up there like, It wasn't really shit to me. But at least it had some progression towards SummerSlam, unlike the Raw reunion last week. Do you think my opinions of the show are full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with anything that I'm saying? Please comment below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Are you excited for SummerSlam? Were you excited for this Raw? Were you proud and were you glad of Maria becoming 24/7 champion? Yeah, so what's the point of the 24/7 championship now? Yes, it was a debacle from the beginning, but this is just having the title just there. And someone's just going to sit on the title unless they think of a quote-unquote creative way to take it off of her. Who is going to do it? Is it going to be Drake's Maverick's wife? I don't know. Dropkicks body slam. Or, wait, is it going to be Maurice? She's pregnant too. Anyway, dropkicks body slams from motherfuckers over top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.